Oh, the clock is ticking. We've got one more week until Midsummer Scream and only 9 more weeks until Scary Farm opens up for its 50th anniversary in 2023. Get excited, baby, get excited. There have been a couple doors that have been open this week that I kind of want to push open a little wider and take a sneak peek inside. The first one being the Marketplace Emporium. Some people know, but not everybody knows, that the Emporium started having like a 50% off fire sale about a month ago, and goes until Monday, July 23rd. The speculation on that is they are looking to get rid of everything in that store and open up something new. The rumor then goes deeper, and people have figured out that they're supposed to have something new there by the end of August, which is strange timing for a giant event that just starts only weeks after a store like that opens. Yeah. So the word is maybe a Knott's 50th anniversary superstore selling some merch, maybe having displays of some props or costumes that they've used in the past, you know, maybe delving into a little bit of the history of Knott's Halloween Haunt and getting into maybe that stuff. That could be a super cool little deal because where it's located, it's kind of right on the end of the marketplace there, so it's not going to clog up the entrance to Knott's Berry Farm. You can park in the main parking lot, cross Grand, hang a left, and it's all the way on the other end of Knott's Chicken Dinner, which will help kind of thin the herd a little bit there going into it. I'm all on board for that. I think that could be super cool. People also figured out that a Scary Farm icon by the name of Elvira is going to be doing the Son of Monster Palooza convention in Burbank on October 13th and 15th, meaning that she'll be in town in October. Of course, this also raises some eyebrows about the possibility of Elvira having another show this year, since she hasn't been around since, I think, 2017 or something. Granted, she is much older. I think she's 71 years old now, so she may not be able to move like she used to. And her appearances at Monster Palooza are on a weekend, a Friday and Saturday and a Sunday. However, Burbank to Buena Park is maybe only an hour away, and the convention only goes to 6. I'm assuming that she's probably going to have morning meet and greets, and she probably won't be there all day. Granted, the travel may be a little stressful. Maybe that weekend she only does one show each night or something. But there's a high possibility, given what they were hiring for back in May, singers and dancers. I mean, there's a possibility that Elvira could have a show back in the Walter Knott Theater. Could Elvira possibly be making an appearance? Could be pretty dope. Talk about pulling out all the stops, right? And before we venture inside the park, just letting everybody know that the shark is there outside of the depths. So when you walk from the hotel, just before you go underneath Ghost Rider there, you can see the displays all starting to come out, and they've got all the props and stuff out in the little Scary Farm circle there, just in between the depths and Bloodline. They got the pumpkins and the lights and everything, but the shark is out. They got the speaker out. They're going to start hooking up all that stuff soon. I tried to get a peek inside the building there, which is why I was kind of from the back angle. It didn't work. It's too dark, and they've got walls up, so there's nothing. Inside the park, where the Pumpkin Eater maze is, those walls are gigantic now. They go all the way up to the top, and they look like almost like they're going to be connecting a ceiling to them or something. But they kind of have like an angle to them. If you see, they're going to have windows there to probably bring some overhead lights into it. They tighten that room so it's almost like a tunnel now. I have no idea how the pathway is going to go, but I still am going to hang my hat on the theory that this is going to be some sort of Samhain area, some sort of pagan ritual. It's got to, unless those props were for something else, I don't know. But there's no real hint of what this could possibly be. This is just my theories of some sort of Halloween folklore historic thing. Further down the park, the Boardwalk Ballroom. Looking inside the exit doors there, that wall is now, it's wood with white paint on it. I don't know what that could possibly be. There's still speculation that this maze is going to be the tribute maze. I don't know how that's going to work, but I don't really see any signs of anything else really being put here. On the other side there, they do have the cobblestone brick wall. There's a whole pallet of it laying outside that door. Obviously not painted or anything, but it looks like they're going to be using that for some sort of facade, for some sort of walls. On the other side of the boardwalk, in the arcade, those walls are still the same. It's still just the brick with the green on them. But word is getting around now that this maze is being built, and it's becoming kind of a mainstream topic of conversation. So much so that Screamscape had a little bit of an article on it, and their theory is a Goring 20s themed maze aimed at a hotel. And the word on the street is it will be called Vacancy, which will focus probably on, I'm guessing, will be a lot like Horror Nights hotel maze that they had last year in the old Walking Dead attraction. Far and away one of my favorite attractions of that event. So that's the word on the street there, is this will be tied into the theme of Goring 20s. It will center around some sort of hotel, maybe speakeasy. Tentatively, it's titled Vacancy. My guess is they're going to cue the people along the railroad tracks, maybe around the bumper cars, and the entrance will be in the back of the building. The exit's going to be there in the arcade. In 7 days, I'm going to have a lot more information on things that are going on. However, this year is shaping up to be massive. And whatever happens next Saturday, I know we're all in for a treat. Until then, I'm going to keep my ears peeled and my eyes open, feed you the breadcrumbs as I get them, and I will see you all next week.